What's up, my people? What's up? What's up? What's up? First of all, I just want to thank all the new subscribers that I got. Everyone that has hit that like and subscribe button. I really do appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much for the support. We are growing. We are growing. All right, let's watch this video.
Can I offer you a beverage?
Man, what world are we living in, man? Like, our generation is just getting so messed up, man. So freaking messed up. Now, I wanted to do a separate live video for this because this topic here is it's a really deep topic. I feel like there's a lot to discuss, and I wanted to just have a separate stream for this because it's just messed up. Some of these videos that I've seen here, and I'm going to share it with you guys, obviously, and we'll just go through these, and I'll just give you my opinion on what I think should be done. So let's see what's going on. I mean,
can I offer you a beverage?
All right, so this is dating in 2024. Are you ready, guys? Are you ready? Check this out. All right, check this out. Let me play this. Put it on loud. Let me just increase the volume here. All right. So this is the average dating experience in 2024. All right, check this out.
How tall are you?
How much do you weigh?
How much money you got?
How many bodies you got?
Do you pay all the bills?
Do you have any student loan debt?
What's your credit score?
Do you cook and clean?
How big is it?
How high is it?
Check.
This is it, man. It's just back and forth, back and forth. Oh, I throw a punch, she throws a punch. I throw a punch, she throws a punch. Instead of coming together, and trying to make things work and being understanding and tolerant, this is what dating looks like in 2024. Are you freaking kidding me? How did we get here? How did we get here? But actually, if you think about it, if you think about the questions he's asking, pretty interesting, don't you think? Let's go through these. Let's break down these questions a little bit. Let's just do this again. Let's watch this video again.
How tall are you?
So she's asking him, how tall are you? I know women like to date a guy who's taller than them. Now, is height something that you can change? If you are born and your genes say that you're going to be 5'7" for the rest of your life, that's the tallest you'll ever be. Is that something you can change? No. Right? So she's asking him a question of something that he cannot change unless he goes and gets some leg operations. And there are some people in India who are going and getting some leg operations done so that they could be taller, so that more women could accept them. That's how fucked up is that? Let's just accept the guy for who he is. Like, if he's a decent dude and he's able to take care of you, provide for the kids, he's not abusive, he doesn't drink and smoke, what do you care about the height? But its height is something that you cannot control. But she's asking, how tall are you? And so he's asking her, how much do you weigh? Now, weight is something you can control. And you control that by your mouth.
How much do you weigh?
How much money you got?
Okay, how much money you got is a legit question. That I absolutely agree. I absolutely support women. They need to be asking, how much money you got? Do you got the chooms? You got the money? You ain't got the money, you shouldn't be on the table. You shouldn't be talking to me at all. At all. So there I agree. So she wins that argument there. Like, that question is legit. Are you financially stable? A man is supposed to be financially stable.
How many bodies you got?
Okay, Miriam. Yes, you see, Miriam, now your chats are coming through. I don't know what had happened previous time. I think my chat box crashed or something, and I had to reload it. Okay. Well, men should also accept women how they are. I didn't refuse. Of course, we do accept women for how they are. In fact, I kind of feel that men accept women more on a wider scale as compared to women accepting men on a wider scale. So for instance, my requirements for what I find attractive in a woman are not as many. Like, that list is not long, but you ask a woman, what do you want in a man? And that list is endless. Oh, he needs to be very tall. He needs to have good hair. He needs to have good nails. He needs to have a good job. He needs to have a good career. Like, there's a long ass list. Like, we have to fit all of these descriptions. But for a guy, what are the key things a guy needs? She just needs to be good looking. She needs to be simple, humble, good at, cooking, cleaning. She needs to just very basic things. It's not like I'm asking you to have a big butt or, big front chesticles. We'll just accept you and love you for who you are. Yeah, because I feel for a man, even to get accepted and appreciated by a woman is very difficult. We need to work so hard in order to be noticed and to be loved. What are you saying now? What are you saying? Let's see. Oh no, women accept men in a wide scale and not for men because wait, what? If they did, they wouldn't be cheating. Women accept men in a wide scale and not for men because if they did, they wouldn't be cheating. Now we've already jumped into the cheating topic. I was referring to the whole selection, like the dating selection part. Like, okay, let me ask you something, Miriam. What are the qualities you would want in a guy? That list, I'm pretty sure, is very long, isn't it? What are the qualities you want in a guy? You can't just have like one or two things. Oh, he needs to be tall. Okay, tall is something that a guy can't even control. So if you say you want a tall guy, that's already, you've limited a lot of people you've already removed a lot of people from that demographic. You already just want like only tall people, right? So now and from that tall group of men, they need to be at least good earning. They need to be knowledgeable and skilled, like that. They need to be educated. Obviously, you're not going to marry. You're not going to be in a relationship or be with someone who is not educated. Are you gonna date someone who is? As a man, we can date someone who's working in freaking what is it called? What is that name of that restaurant over there? KFC or whatever. I think in Kenya, there's some of the what are some of the restaurants? Art Cafe or something. Yeah, she's working at Art Cafe or she's Mama Rosie's. There she's making maragwe and ugali. We'll marry her. We don't want you to have a degree. We'll just marry you the way you are. You can. Women think, oh, let me go and get a master's degree. This guy's gonna fall for me. I have a master's. You could be working at Mama Rosie's. We'll marry you. Don't worry, it's fine. Are you gonna marry someone who's working at Mama Rosie's? Imagine Miriam, if you had a guy, he's really good looking, he's tall, he's handsome, and then you find out he's working at Mama Rosie's as a waiter, or he's working at a restaurant as a waiter, or he's working at a maize roaster on the side of the road. Oh, I roast maize on the side of the road. Would you like that guy? But anyway. Let's move on.
Do you pay all the bills?
Yeah, so she's asking a legit question. Do you pay all the bills? He's asking her. Wait, let's go back. Oh, shit. Miriam, I know you're coming here with like some... You're ready to shoot and fire.
Do you pay all the bills?
Do you have any student loan debt?
Now, that's a legit question. Fine. Maybe you found a guy who's really rich and he's able to take care of you financially. Fine. But now, are you coming in with loan and debt and issues and baggage? That's what? Why would I, like, let's say if I was looking for a woman, why would I look for a woman that has a lot of student loan debt, credit card debt, like she has all this debt, And you know, when you're in a relationship now, it's not her debt, it's our debt. Why would I pick that? Why would a guy pick that when he has the option to pick someone that does not have debt? So I think for you as a woman, if you cannot get debt, if you cannot put yourself in a situation where you are in a lot of financial problems, because that can be a big no. I feel.
What's your credit score?
Do you cook and clean?
How big is it?
How wide is it?
Okay, the big and white thing, I have no comments there. That was a bit too stupid. Okay, let's move on. Okay, I'll share this. I took a screenshot of someone's status, and all of this screenshot will make sense. So we'll come to this later. Hey, is this a video I can share? Oh yeah. This is okay. Whew. Let me just double check. I don't want to post something. And then the next thing I know, I get a notification from YouTube telling me, hey, you shared something bad. Okay. This one is safe to share. I don't know if I should share this one now. Let's go to the other video. Oh, yes. Which university was this? So messed up, man. So messed up. Imagine you send your daughter to your university to go and study. You pay all this money. You're like, finally, I've brought up my girl. Imagine if this was my daughter. And then I find this video online. Freaking hell, man. Freaking hell. I think we need to bring shame back. There's no shame. There's no shame anymore. We need to bring shame back. Imagine you have a daughter. You've brought her up. You've taken good care of her. You've given her everything that she needs. And then you send her to university to study so that she can, make something of a career. Then she goes on stage and does this in front of the entire university. We really need to bring shame back, man. People were cheering her. This was a university in Nairobi. I can't remember. It was Kenyatta University. I can't remember all the other universities. One of those universities. And I was just looking at this like, God damn. This was Cultural Week at some university, and I can't remember exactly which one. Yeah, guys, man. Guys. All right. Let's watch this video. And then we'll watch the other one. Check this out. I don't know if the audio is really weak.
How you doing? Yeah, I'm good. You okay? You didn't waste time? No. Okay. That's good. You know she's married. You left me.
Okay, let me break it down. The audio is really low because I had to record this somehow. You can't really get these videos. You can't really download them. So there was a sneaky way I had to get it, but I got it. So I had to share this video. This video was so messed up, man. So this guy is coming home. Miriam, I'll read your comment in a bit. He's coming home from, I don't know, his work or something. He was on job for like 2 weeks, and he came back to his house, to his wife, and he walks into the house, and he's recording this, and he walks in, and his wife is there sitting in his house on the couch watching TV with another guy. And the guy just tells her, so you have moved on. And she's like, yep.
Hi. How you doing? Yeah, I'm good. You okay?
This other guy is just looking at him like, wait, what? You're married?
You didn't waste time? No. Okay. That's good. Do you know she's married?
And now she's like, but you left me. Okay, let me read your comment. This video is so messed up. Okay. Apart from the physical attraction and educational background and money, a woman just wants someone who is honest and is willing to go miles for her and is determined and focused. That's what attracts her, I guess. Yes. Yeah, I absolutely agree. I think that is important that the guy puts in the effort and, goes the extra mile to do what is required to maintain that attraction. What does the woman do, in your opinion? What do you think the woman should do to retain the man? That's a nice question. Tell me. Because you've talked about what you're expecting of the guy. Yes, physical attraction. He needs to have a good educational background. He needs to have good money. So a woman just wants someone who is honest. So he also needs to be honest. He needs to go the extra mile. And he needs to be focused. Fine. So this is what the guy needs to do. What will the woman do in return? In your opinion? I think that's a good question for you. Think about it. Tell me.
You left me.
You're married.
You left me.
This is live, by the way.
Man, this video is just so depressing. I can't watch this. This is just messed up. Okay, we'll get back to this video. This is not a video. This is a post. Someone posted. I don't know about you, but I already got 8 trips planned for 2025 with no money. If you know who you are and you've posted this as your status, and I've got your status here. Does this make sense? Now, imagine if a man said this. Imagine if I could never in a million years ever imagine me traveling without money. Never. Me as a guy, someone inviting me over. Like, hey, Asim, I bought you this ticket. Let's go to Dubai. Or, hey, Asim, I bought you this ticket to Diani. Let's go. Man, that has never in a million years ever happened to me. But you know who it can happen to? It can definitely happen to a young, attractive woman. Yes. A woman can just show up with no money. She's ready for the party. That's it. That is privilege right there, man. I wish I had that. Honestly, I really wish I had that. There's this video now. I want to share this. So check this out, guys.
You're 34 when you're 35 and you're...
This video is so cringe, man. Shit, when I watched this, I was just like, God damn, man. So check this out.
Like,
so
yeah, I
this
don't know what I want. I'm like,
where's the freaking? Okay, here we go. So this is a chick. She's saying that. Of course, the other guy was half naked. He was having the time of his life. Yeah, that video was really messed up. He was just he was like, you just looked at his face and you'd be like, damn. He was so confused. He was like, what the hell is going on? And I mean, that can happen to any guy. Like, he's just there with a chick and then suddenly, in fact, there was a story about this. Yes, there was a story about this where this woman was missing. I think this happened in Kenya. I don't know, Miriam. I don't know if you watched the story, you read the story. So there was this woman. She was with her boyfriend, and she went missing. And so the boyfriend got worried, and he was like, "Holy shit, where is she gone? I think she's been kidnapped or something. And I don't know where my girlfriend is." And suddenly the boyfriend gets a call from a random number, and the number tells, and on the phone call, the guy tells him that, I have kidnapped your wife. I've kidnapped your girlfriend, and you need to pay me 100,000 Kenya shillings right now, and I will release her. And so the guy went to the police because he panicked. He's like, holy shit, what do I do? He went to the police. The police tracked that number down. And when they tracked the number down, they went and found out that number was his girlfriend's husband calling. And that they were both in on it together, trying to get some money out of this guy. Can you freaking believe that? And when I heard that story, I was like, hey, the things people can do for money. God damn it, man. All right, anyway. So this chick here, she's talking about she's pissed off at men who are in their 30s, let's say 30, 35, wink, wink. And she's worried that when she's trying to approach men at this age, most of the men that are talking to her, or women that have confessed to her and told her their experiences with approaching men at that age, saying that these men do not know what they want and that they're confused and they're just, they're not committed to being in a relationship. Okay, that's what she's saying. Okay,
You're 34 when you're 35 and you're still like, yeah, I don't know what I want. I'm like, dude, you're like old.
The amount of times that I've seen this come up on my For You page where girls cannot fathom the idea of why a man in his mid-30s might possibly be afraid of commitment even when he's in his mid-30s, it blows my mind because you think it's a pretty simple explanation. But it really goes to show the ignorance of how the average girl doesn't really understand the average male experience in his early 20s. So I'm going to help you guys understand, so hopefully you guys can stop asking this question and shaming guys who want to be single in their mid-30s just because you're single in your 30s. So
wait. Let me stop here for a second. This is referring to the guys that want to be single in their mid-30s, okay? If you're a guy and you're in your 30s and you found someone, well, good, I'm happy for you. You keep going, bro. You're lucky. You're one of the lucky ones. But this is referring to other men who are single in their 30s. Okay? That's who this guy is referring to. And he's explaining why they're still single in their 30s. And this is something that most women need to understand. I don't think most women fully understand or are able to understand the male experience when a man is in his 20s. I'm just going to lay it down, man. This guy breaks it down so well.
The average guy 18 through like 26 is going to be broke and pretty much not really have that much access to meeting women.
Yes. Now, this is another good, very valid point. Let me break this down. I remember when I was in my 20s, man, I was so broke. And when you're broke, you can't do anything. You can't go anywhere. And because you can't go anywhere, you can't meet people. When you can't meet people, you can't get into a relationship because who are you meeting? You're just inside the house looking at four walls, right? That's all you can do. And as a guy, and I'm telling you from experience, as a guy, when you don't have money, no one wants to know you. No one really gives a shit about you. You're not getting offers. You're not like it. Maybe if you're a good looking guy and you're out and about, maybe women will approach you and be like, oh yeah, he's kind of cute. Let's do something with him. But that will just be like maybe one night stands and, maybe you'll just, that's it. There'll be like a fling and that's it. Like she won't really take you seriously because she knows you're a broke ass dude. You're just a skinny Kevo Brio that just wants to hit and smash and dash, pump and dump and all that kind of stuff. And she won't take you seriously. But I remember from my experience when I was 18, 19, 20, all the way to like 27, I was so broke. No one really gave a shit about me. The only incoming calls I would get was mom, dad, sis, and maybe one or two friends. And even those two friends was maybe because I borrowed something from him. And he's like, yo, bro, when are you returning my laptop? I'm like, yo, relax, man. Those are the only incoming calls I was getting. Yeah, I couldn't even make calls because I don't have money. Without money, you can't socialize. You can't go out there. You can't have all these experiences. Now, for an 18 to 25, 26, 27-year-old girl, now that experience is totally different. That experience is totally different. In her inbox, she's definitely getting messages from 30-year-old, 35-year-old men asking her, hey, do you want to just fly over? I can just buy you a ticket. You can just join me in Diani, or maybe let's meet up at Art Cafe and have some coffee, or let's go over here. And, like these are the offers that they're getting, right? So you have this opportunity to get out. So even if you're not going to take this guy seriously, you're getting out, you're experiencing these amazing things. You're going and eating amazing food. You're going on cruises. You're going on, flights. You're doing all these amazing things in your 20s. What the fuck is a guy doing in his 20s, man? Just trying to look at four walls and be like, hey, what do I do now, man? He needs to figure his shit out. He needs to get educated. He needs to go and find something that he's good at and build his career. Because if you're in your 20s and you're a guy and you're out there dating women, looking for women, you're not going to get anywhere. You're not really going to get anywhere, especially when you don't have money. And from my experiences, I know whenever a woman says she misses you, she wants to be with you, it just basically means you need to spend some money and take her out on a restaurant, to a restaurant, or you need to take her out on, for some special movie or something. Like there needs to be an experience. An experience means money. That's it. It's as simple as that. You can't do that. Who are you going to date?
Typically, once a man starts being a little bit more financially stable is when he's going to have the most access to women because he's able to go out on dates more. He's able to just go out more in general to meet more women. So normally a man becomes financially stable around their late 20s to mid 30s. And a lot of men did not get to experience a lot of fun things in their early 20s like women do.
Yeah, even I would have loved if one of my friends, but that would have been gay. If one of my friends messaged me and said, "Hey, I'm going to Diani, do you want to tag along?" Like, man, I've never gotten a text. I'm pretty sure you as a woman, you've definitely gotten a text like that. "Hey, we're going to Naivasha or something to go and see the falls, Naivasha Falls or something. Do you want to tag along? There's space for one more." Huh? Oh man, I wish I got texts like those, man. I would have experienced all of these things. It's life. But now I can snap my finger and I'm in Kenya. I can snap my finger, I'm in Paris. Freaking Paris is like 2 hours away, man. I can sit on a train right now. Freaking hell. I can just, I can just book a freaking flight. It's like 30 pounds. I can go to Paris if I wanted, right? It's not even that far. Like now I have that freedom. Look at me. I bought a freaking expensive 4K webcam so I can do these things. Like I'm experiencing my freedom now with all of these things that I can do because, the finances that started flowing in now. So it is what it is. That's how life is. There's nothing I can do about it. Oh, what are you saying, Mariam? The woman is gonna be there for you, support you in your career, be there for you emotionally and physically, also take care of the kids. Yes, very important, absolutely. Make sure all of you are clean and have eaten. She's gonna make your house a home. Man, that is just beautiful. That is just beautiful. Isn't that just what every man wants to hear? Like, we're not even asking for much, man. Imagine, fuck. I mean, that's just beautiful. That is just, it's a beauty. Okay. All right, let me not get carried away. So, yeah, anyway, let me just go back to this rant.
A pretty girl who has no money is going to have offers to do a lot of cool stuff for pretty much no money when they're 18 through 25. And then around 28 to 30 is when a girl is going to start looking for a serious commitment. But a man just started doing well and he's able to travel. He's able to go out on dates. He's able to go out to nightclubs and actually.
Yeah, that's actually true, man. I remember the first time I actually was able to buy for my own self. Not my parents bought for me a ticket. I bought for my own self a ticket so that I could fly. Was, I think, around 26, 27. Imagine, that's how long it took. There are 18, 19-year-old girls sitting in flights doing their nails in business class, I don't know what I'm going to have for lunch. Is it going to be some sushi? What the fuck, man? Oh, it's crazy. We're living in a crazy world.
To get attention for the first time in his life. And
yes, and the attention part. It's so funny. It's so freaking funny. I remember when I was broke. And I remember those days, and I remember I see myself today, and I'm like, why am I getting all these free offers? People want to work with me. People are texting me and reaching out to me. Now, these days, I get random messages. Hey, hey, what do you mean? Hey yourself. What do you mean? Hey, what do you want from me now? It's just random texts and random calls, and people want to actually hang out and, huh? What are you saying? Cruises and ships? How the fuck did I not experience that? Yeah, but you see, Miriam, the thing is, these women are on social media. They're on Instagram and TikTok and all these other platforms that are giving them access to communicate with with men who are like top tier men across the world. Like honestly, if you're a really good looking woman and you're on social media, you are definitely going to be approached. You're definitely going to get offers. If you put yourself out there, you will be, And then the thing is, and I feel like social media has really fucked up everything, because I remember when I was younger, we didn't have Facebook. I think Facebook came out in like 2006, and I think at that time, the only way you could interact with people is you get out into the community and you go and physically go to someone's house, or you meet them in school, or you meet them in work. And because of that closed system, closed loop, you'd only meet, let's say I'd meet maybe 50 girls. I'd only get access to 50 girls. So for women, it's the same thing. They would only get access to like 50 guys in that area, because they'd go to school, they'd go to the movies, they'd go to the shops, they would go to their friend's house. And then that circle those are the only people you'd meet. And then you'd have to pick who you're going to marry within that group, within that small circle. But now with social media, we've got people in Nairobi talking to people in the UK, people talking to people in Canada. You can sit there, Miriam. You can create an account, just show a little bit of nyash like this. and then you'll get a message from someone in Canada, be like, "Hey babe, you're looking so good. I'm loving your lipstick." I'm serious. And there you are talking to, okay, even if it doesn't go somewhere, but you're still in communication with. So you've got access. You've got access to all of these people that you can pick from. It wasn't like that, man. I don't think the human mind is ready to be exposed to so many people like that at such a young age. I think it's a bit too extreme. I feel like the number of people you need to communicate with, keep your circle small. You're lucky you're a guy, cause being a woman is not easy. Oh, I don't agree. Being a woman is not easy. In order for you to enjoy all that, trips comes with a price. Oh yes, that. Of course, and that's the price. Yes, the price is that behind thing that you have there in the back, that baggage you got there in the back. That's the thing, exactly. So, but the thing is, because I'm trying to put myself in your shoes, right? If I was an 18-year-old girl and I knew I was good looking, because how would I know I'm good looking? Because a lot of guys are texting me. Wouldn't I not give it up easily? Like, I'd just be like, okay, look, I'm a virgin, whatever. I'm not done it before. I'm going to look for the right guy. But then, it's difficult because guys will say and do anything to get inside there, So it's tricky. It's very, very tricky. You have to have like self-control and I just feel like I don't think a woman would be able to understand a man's intentions. That's why back in the days, relationships would be handled with the family, like the elders, like your dad would go out there and tell you, this guy is bad. Like, to catch a thief, you need a thief, isn't it? A thief can recognize another thief. So a man can recognize another man, and the man will be like, that dude, Like, okay, for instance, if I had a daughter, I wouldn't tell her to go out there and look for a guy. Like, okay, she can look for a guy. She brings the guy home. I'd be able to analyze the guy. Like, I'd look at the guy, ask him a couple of questions, and immediately from his answers and the way his life is, I'd be able to determine if this guy is a player or not. Like, a player can recognize another player. I can't believe I'm saying this, but yeah, it's kind of true, right? Now, you, a girl, you're going out there into the world and you think that you can trust these guys and that they would they would tell you they just want to tell you what you want to hear so that they can get into your panties, and that's it. It's as simple as that. So yeah, I guess it is hard, but you have the option to rely on someone you can trust. Maybe your dad, your elder brother, someone that you can confide in, a male figure that you can confide in and trust to give you that advice and tell you, hey, this guy's not really good for you. And I know some girls are really rebellious. They go through this phase where they don't want to. They're like, I hate my dad. My dad always telling me all this shit. Then they go ahead and do that stupid shit that the dad told them not to do. And then 4 years down the line, they come back with a kid. And they're like, oh, he dumped me. But I have a baby. Anyway, man, screw that. Oh, my God. Freaking hell. This is some crazy stuff. I told you, this topic is crazy, man.
That's the average male experience. So when a man is 32, even though that might be the time for you that you're looking for a stable relationship.
No, but Miriam, how can you say you're lucky I'm a guy? How is it lucky to be a guy? I think that's where you're wrong. You're not lucky to be. There's no luck involved in being a guy. There is no luck. Luck starts at 30. Luck starts at 30, man. There's no way you can say you're lucky to be a guy. Yeah, I wish I could just do something whereby, like, I don't remember anything that happened before 30. Like, if I could just like snap my finger and just forget everything that happened to me in my 20s, oh, that would be amazing, man. I've been stabbed, I've been robbed, I've been duped, I've been conned, I've been heartbroken, I've been lied to, cheated on, and all of these obviously are experiences, and I've learned from these things. But damn, but it's made me the man that I am today, and I'm grateful for those. It's not a bad experience; it's a learning experience.
For him, this is all new and this is all exciting, and he's finally getting the attention he feels like he deserves. So he's not going to commit unless you're really, really worth it, because why would he give up all this freedom? It's his first time ever experiencing this. But this is just a common tactic I see girls do, where they try to shame guys for being single when they're in their mid-30s or even later. Like they're also not single and also in their mid-30s. But the reality is they don't want a relationship. It's not even that they're scared of commitment. It's that they know they don't want that responsibility of having a girlfriend when they want to go and experience life the same way you did when you were in your 18 through 25s. Girls will just use this as a shaming technique to make it seem like a man in his 30s is somehow behind because his obligation is to be married and have kids around that time. But the reality is men don't have a biological clock the same way that a woman does on the expiration when they could have children or start a family. And pointing out that a man is single in his mid-30s, like the girl is also not single in her mid-30s, the only difference is the man's doing it out of choice. So just because you've experienced everything that you needed to in your early 20s doesn't mean that a man in his late 30s who never got that experience is all of a sudden behind for not wanting that. And it's a lot of responsibility being in a relationship, and not every man wants to have that responsibility if he still wants.
Yeah, that's actually very true. I think that's like the final closing chapter there. It's like a relationship is a lot of responsibilities. It is. It's a lot of responsibilities. Are you ready to get that? Imagine you are a kid and you wanted to ride your bike, but you're not allowed to ride that bike. And your parents tell you until you're 10 years old, then you're allowed to ride that bike. And then you finally get to 10 years of age, and you're now going to go ride that bike. And then when you're just about to ride that bike, so your parents tell you, but you've got to go to school now. We want you to go to school, so don't go out and ride the bike. How will you feel? Like you have this freedom to go ride the bike, and you're like, nah, your parents tell you, no, you need to go to school now. It's time for you to go to school. So it's a tough choice. But I think everyone's different.
Na mwanaume akinyamaza, si wanawake anafikiria my sister ya. Hawa watu wanafikirianga mambo mingi. Akikupea akili yake hautapata mwanamke hata mmoja. Ile mambo anafikiria ni zaidi ya wanawake. Si kila mwanaume akinyamaza ati ni wanawake anafikiria.
I think that sums up everything. Yeah, I wanted to share this video because I just felt this was such a stupid video. It was so stupid. Like, Imagine someone lives life like this. There was someone who posted this as their status, and I told that person, yo, share this video right now. And they were like, oh, this is an amazing lifestyle. I want to live life like this with all pink and glammed up. Just look at this. Look at this garbage. I just pray and hope that the partner I end up with and I'm living with, please just don't do this, man. Please, I'm just begging you, please, just don't live life like this, man. Freaking hell, this is just like, this is some next level materialistic shit.
Tatizo lako we mpole shosti, ndo maana unaachwa kila siku.
Okay, my Kiswahili. Okay, actually, you know what? I'm the Kiswahili expert. I will tell you what she's saying. Okay, I am the expert in Kiswahili. So let's listen to this one. This was a stupid video.
Tatizo lako we mpole shosti, ndo maana unaachwa kila siku. Leo sina time ya salamu. Kama unaja na salamu sana kazifuata kwa diwani wenu. Baba mtaa, nenda kumwambia mami amenituma salamu zangu. Kisa maana we mpole ndo maana unakanyagwa shingo, unakanyagwa kichwa, unakanyagwa kila mahali. Mwenzangu kwenye mahusiano ama ndoa hamna upole. We mpole ndo maana anakufanya vile anajisikia. Mwenzangu siku moja amka ugeuke uwe wa buluu alafu uone kama atakufanya venye huo amekuwa akikufanya. Wazani Grace wameolewa, watu wengi tumeolewa tumekaa ndani ya ndoa kwa kuwa sisi tulikuwa wapole. Wengine tumewashikia mabisu usiku. Ndugu yangu unanioa kesho na alfajiri. Sawa nitakuoa. Maana anajua wewe umecheza na mimi miaka 7 unataka kuniacha, unaniacha unaenda wapi? Unaniacha unaenda wapi? Mwanzo oya ndugu.
I think I talked to someone about this attitude, man. Like that energy. Hey man, that energy is scary. That energy is scary, man. I don't know if I can handle this. Okay, let me try and see if I can find the comment that was translating what she was saying. Let me see if I can get it. 1 second. Yeah, my Kiswahili is very good, but I just need to confirm. Let me confirm. Let me see. 1 second. Let's see if I can see this chat here. 1 second. So she is saying, as a woman, you shouldn't let a man leave you. You stay with a man for years. Then he says he is not marrying you. Cause chaos. Threaten him in the middle of the night with a knife. Oh, okay. That's what that is. Right. I don't know. I don't know what to say to that, man. I don't know what to say to that video, man. Shit.
You're 34.
Okay. Last video. One more video. One last video, then we call it a day. Let me see if I have it here. 1 second. I have it. 1 second, guys. Now, this is a video that I found very, very, very interesting. Let me share it with you guys so you see what I am talking about. All right.
My
Where is this guy? Okay, so am I sharing the
husband
video?
dumped me via text.
Rejected.
He was gone for maybe a day, and then
Okay, wait 1 second. Let me forward it to the part where we should actually be watching it from. Right here.
But is it gonna hurt? Yep, but he asked for divorce. I'm not gonna cry.
Stop the cap.
I really need to talk to you about something. I don't know how you're gonna take this, but
Oh, what are you saying? What are you saying, Mariam? luck starts at 30 because in your 20s and 30s, you're busy building your career. Then when you're successful, now that's when a guy wants to try out every woman out there. That's why we have wababas out here looking for young women. Yeah, it's the sad reality. Now, you see, the thing is, if a man was able to get the same experiences as a woman in his 20s, you know, he just goes out there and has fun. And now, if he's good looking and he's able to do that in his 20s, good for him then, isn't it? Then he doesn't have the need to do it in his 30s, 40s, and above. But if he didn't get in his 20s, then he'll wait until he becomes successful then. But you can't really blame just the men, huh, Miriam? Because a relationship or whatever, the thingy is supposed to be from both sides, both men and women. So the woman is also supposed to agree to that. So if the younger woman is like, oh, but he's giving me money, so yeah, it's fine, it's all right. I'll just, do a little bit of dancing and he can, slip and slide in a little bit and, just call it a day. There's no harm, no foul, isn't it? But yeah, I mean, that obviously has other repercussions. I'm not going to go into those details, but yeah, you know what I mean. So I guess everyone has a choice. Everyone has a choice. Every woman also has a choice. Pick your poison, I guess, is the saying there.
I have talked to you. Cheat? No, I have.
So this is a video of these two are a couple. They're in a relationship. Let's listen to the conversation, and then we will see what to do. Let's see.
Talk to you about this numerous of times, and I feel like you're not listening to me. You're not understanding what I'm saying. You hear me, but you not taking the time out to really understand what I'm saying. You don't take me out. You don't spend no quality time with me. I feel like...
Hey, this sounds so familiar. Wink, wink. What is the woman saying? The woman saying that, yeah, you don't take me out. We're not spending quality time together. We're not doing things. You're not listening to me. You're not making me feel like I'm loved. Okay.
I'm just a body. And you just there. Like, we just there. And I feel like it's more to a relationship. It's not even I feel like. I know it's more to a relationship than just... I don't know what this is. Because I don't feel like we in a relationship. I feel like you my roommate.
Because we not going out having dinner at five-star restaurants and shit.
No, because even when you come home, you don't acknowledge me. You always tired or something like that.
Yeah, that come with working 14 hours.
But what they have to do with
physical labor.
Okay, but what they have to do with you acknowledging me?
Well, it take energy and it take rest in order to be able to contribute that to you. I'm one man.
But you always working. I mean, you always resting.
You're always working. You're always resting.
So when is the time? Okay, so when is the time gonna be put? You can't even sit down and watch a movie with me.
It's a reason and an explanation for all this.
It wasn't like this before. So what you did just to get me in?
See, that's crazy.
What's crazy about it? I'm just now I'm really just being open with you and telling you.
Maybe because since getting with you, you start wanting more and more things that requires me to go to work and be more and more tired. See, you don't believe in the long haul. See, that's the bullshit. Y'all want this microwave shit. And y'all, instead of you actually crafting the art of food and putting recipes and putting it in the ovens and allowing itself to go through a process. This shit is the same way. I'm not finna sit up here, man, and you tell me what you want. You want to visit, you want to take trips overseas, you want a wedding, you want a new car, you want this, you want that. And then you expect me to still have the same drive as I did as if it was just me? No, I'm actually working mine not only to provide my habits, but to provide yours as well. To give you what you think you deserve or what you want.
When you get in a relationship, you become selfless.
You gotta be. What the fuck
selfless.
you think I'm being? Selfless. I don't have to work.
You don't take me out.
I
You
don't
do
require my life before you didn't require all this hustling. It didn't. My life was simple.
Didn't require all what it do before you. That's why I said when you get in a relationship, you become selfless. So it's stuff that you do that I didn't have to do before getting with you, and same on vice versa. So you sitting up here
so why you complaining about me working?
I'm not complaining about you working.
To bring this shit to fruition.
I'm not complaining about you working. What I'm asking you is, can you spend more quality time with me?
Man, listen. Quality time, what you think that is?
You don't do nothing but come in there and go to
day.
Sleep. I fix you something to eat, feed you, you take a bath, you go to sleep.
I'm tired from working. It ain't no pleasing you.
That's
if I'm
not
at
true.
if I'm at the house,
why you taking?
If I'm at the motherfucking house, it will be a problem. Now that I'm from the house, it's still a problem. Because I'm trying to go, the more I'm from the house, is me putting in time and work to compensate these trips and all these other things you want. And if I was at the house and I wasn't, and what your dreams and admirations and shit wasn't matching my hustle, you would really have an issue. Because I'm always at the house
You trying to
watch
make it
TV.
seem as though I'm having an issue with you working. You trying to make it seem like
why else would I be tired?
Stanley, I'm talking about you sitting up there spending quality time with me.
Here's the thing. She's complaining that he's not spending quality time with her, which I kind of agree. But you see, a woman's description of a quality time is go out to a fine restaurant, we go out to the movies, we go and have some ice cream, we go and do some go-karting, we go and do all of these things. And guess what? La-di-da. All of this requires what? Requires what? What's that? What's that? Money. Money. In order to get the money, the guy needs to work. Do you understand that balance? It needs to have that balance. Like, you can't have it all that you want him to be with you 24/7. Oh, babe, la 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 la. That's not going to work, man. That's just not going to work. He needs to go out there and find that money so that he can give you a good lifestyle, a good experience, or you know what you want to do. But I kind of felt like, just watching this, I kind of felt like I could kind of relate to what she was saying, because she kept saying, oh, you don't want to spend time with me, you don't want to do things with me. Okay, if you want to spend time, let's go and freaking sit in a public park and look at each other in the face. That's for free. I definitely want to do that. But a woman doesn't want to do that. Nah. When she says she wants to spend time with you, it means we're going to a restaurant. We're going to dress up nicely. We're going to go and eat some expensive food. We're going to go to go-karting and scuba diving and fishing and swimming and boat riding and golfing. And what the fuck, man? She wants the experience. Yes, she wants the experience with you, but you do all of these things, you come back home, you look at your bank balance, you're like, God damn, I've just blown 20, 30 G's on these dates. And you're like, God damn. So when a guy hears quality time, empty that wallet. All right, that's it for me. Thank you for checking out the channel, Miriam. Thank you for everyone that joined. I really do appreciate it, guys. I really do appreciate it. Today's session has been amazing. Really good points, Miriam, that you brought up. I love the conversations, everything that you said. I think before I end the show, do you want to say anything? One last final thing you want to say? I'll wait for you. Drop a live chat. Say something. What did you think about this video? What comments do you have about this video? And we can call it a day, man. We can call it a day. Final words. Final words. I missed that song. Interesting. Yeah, there's a little bit of a lag between when you guys actually watch the content and when I ask the question. So, any final words before we call it a day, before we call it a weekend? I just want to thank all the subscriptions, all the people that have, checked out the channel. I really do appreciate it, guys. Oh no. Oh no. I do not agree with you at all. You don't need to go out to spend quality time with your woman. Yeah, well, you're just saying that. You're just saying that. But I still feel that most women, they want that experience, like, oh, we need to go on an expensive date. We need to go to these. I think, Miriam, with you, it's a totally different experience. Obviously, you have different standards. You have different, that's your opinion. Maybe, you're different than everyone else. So maybe you're the exception, I guess you can say. But I still feel that most women when they say they want to spend quality time with their guy, they want to be taken out to these expensive restaurants and do these crazy things. Even taking a walk, that's spending time, and that matters. Exactly. How amazing is that? It's not about fancy restaurants. Yeah, exactly. But I do believe that at least once in a while, you should definitely treat your woman and take her out to an experience that she's never had before. I mean, what are you working so hard for, isn't it? That's the whole thing, isn't it? Like, you as a man, just if you're working very hard, then freaking spend some time to treat your woman. All right, anyway, that's all I'm going to say. Very valid points. I loved the interaction today. Thank you. I will check up with you guys later. Probably tomorrow, I'm going to have a live session with Luno. We're going to discuss that video that he was supposed to edit. Music video. It's about to be released. I want to release the music video that I did when I was in Kenya. I'm really looking forward to getting that out. So yeah. All right. Thank you so much, Miriam, for joining the channel, and I will see you in the next one. Have a great weekend.
Chill Out Records.